What if your body is already whispering how much time you have left, and you just haven't been listening? After 70, every year feels a little more precious. And yet, most people don't realize your body gives you clues, subtle signs, that can quietly predict how long you'll live. These aren't based on guesses or old wives' tales. These are real patterns doctors and scientists have observed in people who live long, vibrant lives well into their 80s, 90s, even past 100. In this video, we're uncovering 7 powerful signs that can help you figure out where you stand, and more importantly, how to add years to your life starting today. Picture this. 2 people, both 74. One is waking up with energy, walking without effort, laughing with friends, remembering things easily. The other struggles to get out of bed. Their balance is off. They forget names. They feel tired for no reason. What makes the difference? Genetics? Luck? Not entirely. In many cases, it comes down to small signs your body gives you, and what you do about them. Most of us never stop to think, is how I walk, how I sleep, how I eat, actually telling me something about how much life I have left? Today, we're going to change that. You'll walk away from this video with a clearer picture of your own longevity and simple steps you can take to tip the odds in your favor. Sign 1. Your walking speed. How fast you move through life. Let's start with something surprisingly simple and shockingly revealing. Your walking speed. It's not just about how quickly you get from point A to point B. The speed at which you naturally walk, your cruising pace, is deeply tied to the health of your heart, your lungs, your muscles, even your brain. Imagine 2 men, Joe and Frank, both 76. Joe walks every morning. He's not racing, but he moves with confidence, smooth, steady, strong. He doesn't think twice about stairs or crossing the street. Frank used to be like that, but now his pace is slow. He needs to pause halfway down the block. Stairs are exhausting. He sometimes stumbles. What's the difference? It's not just age, it's vitality. And walking speed has become one of the most reliable predictors doctors use to estimate longevity in older adults. Here's the part you need to hear. You can improve it. Walking more, strengthening your legs, practicing posture, it all adds up. You don't need a gym. Start with 10-minute walks. Add another block every week. Use light ankle weights, because if your pace is slowing down, your health might be too. But the beauty is, you're still in motion, and you have time to speed up again. Sign 2. Your grip strength. What your hands say about your future. Let's talk about something you probably haven't thought much about lately, but should. How strong your hands are. Noticed you're struggling to open jars? Having a harder time carrying groceries? That may feel like a minor annoyance, but it could be your body's way of waving a red flag. Your grip strength, the firmness of your handshake, your ability to hold things, is a surprisingly accurate indicator of your overall muscle health and nervous system function. Take Robert. He's 78. He still opens his own pickle jars, lifts light weights, carries his grandkids around the yard. His grip is strong, and so is his independence. Now take Walter, also 78. He's noticed his hands feel weaker. He avoids lifting heavy things. Tasks that used to be easy, like twisting a bottle cap, feel strangely difficult. Doctors have found that a declining grip is often the first clue that muscle mass is shrinking, a condition called sarcopenia, and with it comes frailty, higher fall risk, and even earlier mortality. But here's the good news. Just like walking speed, grip strength is something you can train. Try squeezing a tennis ball. Use hand grippers. Lift a bag of groceries with purpose. You're not just building strength in your hands. You're sending a message to your whole body. Stay strong, stay capable, stay alive. Sign 3. Your balance. Can you stay standing in a shaky world? Now let me ask you something simple and important. Can you stand on one leg for 10 seconds without wobbling? It might sound like a silly test, but researchers have found that your ability to balance is one of the strongest predictors of health and lifespan after 70. Meet Carol and Nancy. Carol, 72, does yoga a few times a week. She stands on one leg to brush her teeth, walks backward down the hall for fun. Her balance is excellent. Nancy, she hasn't thought much about balance, but lately she finds herself bumping into furniture. Turning corners feels tricky. She always grabs the handrail. What Nancy doesn't realize is that balance isn't just about her legs. It's about her brain, her nerves, her inner ear, her coordination. And when balance starts to go, falls follow. And one bad fall can change everything. Here's the truth. Balance can be trained. You can get it back. Start by standing on one leg while holding onto the counter. Work up to doing it hands-free. Walk heel to toe across your living room. Try light Tai Chi. If you feel a little unsteady lately, don't panic. But don't ignore it either. Because when you strengthen your balance, you're not just avoiding falls, you're building a body and mind that's ready to handle life. Sign 4, your sleep quality. What happens while you're not awake matters most. How are you sleeping these days? Not just how long, but how well. Sleep isn't a luxury. After 70, it's when your body does critical repairs, rebuilding muscle, clearing toxins from your brain, restoring your immune system. If sleep is off, everything else starts to slip. Take Henry. He winds down around the same time every night. No screens, no late-night snacks. He sleeps 7 hours and wakes up ready for the day. Then there's Bill. He watches TV until midnight, wakes up several times, sometimes gets only 4 hours of real sleep, and during the day, he's foggy, forgetful, exhausted. Over time, this kind of sleep deprivation has been linked to Alzheimer's, high blood pressure, depression, even premature death. But here's the empowering part. You can fix it. Create a sleep routine. Cut caffeine after noon. Get sunlight in the morning. Turn off screens an hour before bed. Treat sleep like a sacred appointment, because how you sleep tonight could be shaping how clear, how strong, and how alive you feel in the years to come. Sign 5, your appetite. Are you still feeding your future? Have you noticed you're not as hungry lately, skipping meals, losing weight without trying? That's not just getting older. That's your body sending a signal. Let's look at 2 women, Margaret and Susan, both 74. Margaret still enjoys her food. She eats balanced meals with protein, veggies, healthy fats. Cooking brings her joy. Susan, on the other hand, skips breakfast, grabs something processed for lunch, and sometimes forgets to eat dinner. She's lost 10 pounds this year, and not in a good way. What she doesn't know is that loss of appetite in older adults often points to deeper issues: poor nutrient absorption, muscle loss, or even early cognitive decline. When you're not eating enough, your body begins to break itself down. And over time, that means weakness, frailty, and faster aging. To fight this, fuel yourself like you matter, because you do. Eat colorful, whole foods. Include protein at every meal. Don't eat less, eat smarter. Because a nourished body isn't just stronger today, it has the reserves to carry you into the future. Sign 6, your stress response. How calm is your inner world? Life doesn't stop being stressful at 70. If anything, the challenges get heavier. Health scares, financial concerns, family drama. But how you respond to that stress, that might determine how long you live. Take John. When things go wrong, he breathes. He pauses. He finds ways to cope. Richard? He bottles it up, replays conversations in his head. His jaw clenches. His sleep suffers. Chronic stress isn't just bad for your mood. It causes inflammation. And that inflammation is a root cause of nearly every age-related disease. Heart problems, dementia, even cancer. But the tools to fight back are simple, free, and available now. Practice breathing slowly. Take walks. Laugh. Talk to someone. Try journaling. Find small things that bring peace. Because every moment you choose calm over chaos, you're adding time to your life and life to your time. Sign 7, your social connections. Who's still in your corner? Let's end with something that might surprise you. Your relationships, your friendships, your community may matter more to your health than your diet or your exercise. Loneliness has been called the new smoking, and it's just as deadly. Imagine Eleanor and Barbara. Eleanor chats with her daughter daily, joins a book club, volunteers at her local food bank. Barbara watches TV alone. She hasn't called a friend in months. Her days feel quiet and heavy. Studies show that strong social connections can reduce the risk of early death by up to 5%. You don't need a huge circle, just a few people who care. So reach out, text a friend, say yes to lunch, join a local group or class. Don't wait for others to come to you. Build the life you want to keep living. Conclusion: now that you know the signs, what do you see in yourself? Are you walking strong, sleeping well, laughing with friends, or have you started to feel life shrinking a little? Here's the good news. None of these signs are permanent. You can rebuild your strength, your balance, your joy. It starts with awareness and a decision to act. Because living longer isn't the goal. Living better is. More connection, more movement, more purpose, more life. If this video gave you a wake-up call, let us know. Drop a comment with the number that hit you the hardest. Was it your sleep, your appetite, your walking speed? And if you're ready to live better starting today, hit subscribe, tap the bell, and share this video with someone you care about. We've got more empowering insights coming your way. Because you deserve to live not just longer, but stronger. See you in the next one.